All right, so today we're going to dive deep into this whole world of affiliate and influencer marketing. These terms get thrown around a lot these days, right? It feels like everyone and their dog claims to be doing one or the other or both. But we're going to cut through that noise today, all right? We're going
Yeah.
beyond just the buzzwords and getting into like the real nuts and bolts of how they actually work.
It's such a relevant topic too because at their core, both affiliate and influencer marketing tap into something very fundamental about how we make decisions. Recommendation. I mean, think about it. Long before social media and influencers, people still relied on word of mouth, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We always ask our friends for recommendations.
Exactly. So really, in many ways, these strategies are just new flavors of that age-old principle.
That's a really interesting way to think about it. It's like the digital age equivalent of, hey, have you tried that new restaurant down the street? Okay, so to kick things off, our sources start by diving into affiliate marketing. And at its simplest, it's about getting paid for driving sales. So like you have your own unique link, someone clicks on it and makes a purchase, bam, you get a percentage, a commission.
Yeah, and that action element is crucial in affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
It's not just about generally mentioning a product or brand, it's about driving a specific, trackable action, which 9 times out of 10 is a purchase.
Right, it's all about that conversion.
Exactly, and that's what ultimately makes the affiliate model sustainable for everyone involved. The affiliate gets rewarded for their effort, and the brand gets those valuable sales.
Makes total sense. And our source had this really helpful example of a photographer recommending like photography gear. So they already have an audience that's interested in photography. So when they recommend a specific lens or tripod, it feels like a natural fit, right? It's not coming out of nowhere.
Exactly. That's where the true power of affiliate marketing really shines through. It's all about tapping into a pre-existing interest and established trust that's already there within your niche. Your audience is naturally going to be much more receptive to your recommendations because they already value your opinion in that specific area.
It's like your recommendation carries more weight because you've already built that credibility.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got this clear connection between recommendation and purchase with affiliate marketing. And then on the flip side, we have influencer marketing. And this is where things get a little bit more, I don't know, how would you even describe it? It's less about that immediate sale and more about, well, it's hard to put your finger on, but it's more about
Vibes.
yeah, vibes,
Yeah, I get it. It's definitely more about the long game.
Right.
While affiliate marketing is focused on driving that immediate conversion, influencer marketing is about building awareness, shaping brand perception. It's less transactional, more about association, and creating a feeling around a brand.
It's like that example from the source where they talked about a photographer partnering with like a photo editing app. They
Yeah.
weren't just saying, go buy this app right now. They were showing how it fit into their workflow, their personal style.
Exactly. It's about integration, showcasing a product or brand in a way that feels natural and organic to your content. And the goal there is to subtly nudge the audience towards thinking, hey, if it's good enough for them, maybe it's good enough for me too.
It's less about pushing a specific product and more about almost like subtly endorsing a certain lifestyle or aesthetic that the brand represents.
You got it. It's about leveraging your own credibility and the trust you built with your audience to elevate a brand in their eyes. Which brings us to some really interesting key differences between these two approaches.
So we've got affiliate marketing, which is all about driving those direct sales.
Yeah.
And then we've got influencer marketing, playing that long game. But how do those differences actually like play out in the real world?
Yeah, how do these things actually make money? That's the question, right?
Right. And our source breaks it down into a few key areas, starting with payment.
Of course. Got to get paid.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to for a lot of us. And with affiliate marketing, it seems pretty straightforward. You drive those sales, you get a percentage. Commission-based, just like our source says.
Yeah, performance-based. With influencer marketing, though, it's more often about a flat fee,
So you negotiate a rate up front.
right? For creating and sharing the content, and that's what you get. Doesn't matter if someone clicks buy now or not.
Interesting. So with affiliate marketing, it seems like you have more control over your earning potential. The more you promote, the more you earn.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but with influencer marketing, you're kind of banking on the brand knowing what they're doing.
Right. Trusting that they're going to get your content in front of the right people.
Exactly. You're trusting they can leverage your content to reach that target audience and ultimately see a return on their investment, even if it's not through immediate sales.
Makes sense. And that difference in approach probably ties into how each one focuses on different goals, right? We've got affiliate marketing, laser focused on those direct conversions, those purchases.
Exactly. Affiliate marketing is all about driving traffic to that product page, boosting those sales, measurable results. But influencer marketing, it's a little more, shall we say, nuanced.
Right, because our source used this term, brand love, and that just seems a lot less tangible than like a sales graph. How do you even measure brand love?
It's tricky, but that doesn't mean it's not important. Building brand love is all about creating positive associations, generating that buzz, establishing the brand as something aspirational, relatable, something that resonates with your specific audience.
Okay, so we've talked about payment and the different focuses of affiliate versus influencer, but what about the audience? How do they experience each of these approaches?
Oh, that's a really important point to consider. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the audience that determines if a campaign is successful or not.
Totally. And our source points out that with affiliate marketing, it can sometimes feel a little salesy, you know?
Yeah, it can.
Like, hey, here's this thing I use. You should totally buy it too.
Right, which, to be clear, isn't automatically a bad thing. As long as it's authentic and transparent, your audience will appreciate that.
Yeah, being upfront about it is key.
For sure. But you do have to be really mindful of how you go about integrating those affiliate recommendations into your content.
Because if every other post feels like a sales pitch, it's going to lose its effectiveness.
Exactly. Now, with influencer marketing, that integration can be a lot more subtle, more organic. You're showcasing a lifestyle, certain aesthetic, a feeling that the brand represents. It's less in your face.
It's like we were saying earlier, it's about aligning yourself with the brand's image.
Right.
And if your audience connects with that image, they're more likely to check out the brand's products.
Precisely. And that's how you build that trust and authenticity over time. Speaking of time, our source also talks about an interesting difference in long-term potential.
And this is a big one for content creators who are looking for some stability, maybe even some passive income down the line, right? It really is. So, like, how does that long-term potential actually shake out when we're talking about affiliate versus influencer?
Well, with affiliate marketing, it can definitely be a slow and steady kind of game.
Okay.
You create a piece of content, embed those affiliate links, and as long as people are finding it valuable clicking on it, it can generate income for months, even years down the line.
Right. It's not like an immediate one-time payment type of thing.
Right. And that's especially true with evergreen content, which is something that our source mentioned earlier.
This stuff that stays relevant.
Yeah, it's like how-to guides, tutorials, that sort of thing. They don't really have an expiration date. And that's where that whole idea of passive income comes into play, which is a huge draw for a lot of people who are into affiliate marketing.
Makes sense. You're not constantly having to hustle for that next deal. You put in the work up front, and then it kind of generates income in the background.
Exactly. Now, our source contrasts that with influencer marketing, which tends to be more campaign-focused.
Yeah.
Short
term.
Right, more short-term. But, that doesn't mean that influencer marketing can't have a long-term impact as well. Think about it. A really successful influencer campaign, it can totally shift how people view a brand, right?
Oh, for sure.
Introduce a product to a whole new audience.
Yeah.
And those effects, they definitely linger even after the campaign is officially ended.
Okay, so they both have their own rhythm, their own way of building towards that long-term vision. But what really stuck with me was this idea that our source brought up about, wait for it, combining the two, like using both affiliate and influencer marketing together. Is that actually a thing?
Oh, absolutely. It's not some mythical marketing unicorn or anything. It's just about understanding how those two approaches work together. Remember how we talked about how affiliate marketing really needs that established trust to be effective?
Yeah, because if you don't trust the person recommending it, you probably won't buy it.
Exactly. Well, influencer marketing, that can help you build that trust on a much larger scale.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, so you use those influencer deals, those brand building campaigns to broaden your reach. You get your name, your content in front of a much wider audience. And
It strategically sprinkle in those affiliate links.
Bingo. It's
Yeah.
playing the long game, but like strategically. You're not just chasing those quick commissions. You're building a whole ecosystem where both of those approaches, influencer and affiliate, they support and amplify each other.
Our source even mentioned these long-term partnerships that might begin as like a one-off influencer campaign, but then they kind of naturally evolve into these ongoing affiliate relationships.
Yeah, it's like you're taking that brand alignment to the next level. You're not just promoting a product. You're really weaving it into what you do, the content you create.
And that's where that true authenticity comes in. Like when you genuinely believe in the products that you're recommending, both as an affiliate and as an influencer, that shines through.
100%. Your audience can spot that a mile away.
It's not about forcing it. It has to feel natural. So it sounds like it's not about choosing one path or the other, influencer or our affiliate. It's more like recognizing that they can work together.
Absolutely. And when you do that, you diversify your income streams, you build those deeper relationships with the brands you love, and most importantly, you deliver real value to your audience.
Which is what it's all about, right? All right, so to wrap up our deep dive today, we've really explored these two approaches to marketing. Affiliate marketing, laser focused on that direct sale, those immediate results.
And on the flip side, you've got influencer marketing, all about cultivating those long-term brand vibes.
And the real magic, like we've been saying, often happens when you combine the two. That's when you can create a strategy that is not only super effective, but also really authentic to who you are and what you're all about.
Couldn't have said better myself.
Now, if you're anything like me, your head is probably swimming with ideas right now. So as you start exploring these different avenues, just remember to always ask yourself, what feels most genuine to me? What's actually going to serve my audience best? And those answers, they'll guide you toward the path that feels right, both personally and professionally. All right, that's it for this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep those connections strong.